Ready? Good job, Beans. Well, we're fully into mud season. Let me see if I can set this thing up somewhere. Where it won't fall over. Well, doesn't look like it. So, let's try something here. Let's turn this thing the whole way around. See if we can set you guys in here where you won't fall over. Oh my goodness gracious. I need a cameraman. Here comes the cows. Hey, Red. Wailing. Relax, dude. The problems with cows is they crap everywhere. Yeah, you see that? So, the cows crapped all through their salt block container. And of course it just started to rain, so I put the salt blocks in the wheelbarrow for a minute. Now, that cow, that beef steer there, and this one is pretty cool. But that one there is a bull. And he gets a little rowdy, so you gotta be careful. Don't turn your back on him. Well, I'm gonna pause this for a minute because it's pouring down rain and I don't want my phone to get wet, so. Now, in an effort to keep you guys from watching me walk around for 10 minutes, well, the cows just knocked the wheelbarrow over. That's great. Now get out of the way, idiot. Go! Hey! Get back. Now you see this hose nozzle? There's some things that are worth spending money on, and this is one of them. Because this thing was like $1, and it works, but it drives me crazy. Now I'm gonna get some dish detergent and scrub this thing out. My helper here is going to help me hose it back out, so I'll get back to you here in a minute. Yeah. Now, if you have animals, let me come up here. If you have animals, there's never a lack of things to do, even when you try to ignore them, which, you know, there's days where you ignore them, you just ignore everything, because that's just the way it is. I like to clean this my salt barrel out. Oh, at least once every couple of months or so. But usually as soon as you clean it, the cows are scrapping it anyway, so you just give yourself an A for effort. Right, Waylon? Right. See, that's the problem with this thing. It comes unloosened all the time. Oh. Well, that didn't work either. Let's try that again. Oh, that thing come loose again. Hold on a minute. We got water. Hey! No. No. Hey, get back. All right, well. That should be good for now. Now I gotta wash off the salt blocks. So, most of the time the cows like to crap on the salt blocks, so you gotta get them cleaned up too, a little bit, best you can. Now I give them a pretty good variety. So that green one's like a, oh, I forget what they call it, but it's got like selenium and that kind of stuff. And that there's one of them, what do they call it, trophy rocks or whatever. But for the most part, they just hit the white salt block. But lately, for some reason, they've been hitting this white, or the green one. So there must be something missing in the hay. But I'll get that cleaned up. All right, I'm gonna get the barrel and set it. I'm gonna move it, so I'll get back to you here in a minute. Well, that didn't work, so I'm just putting you guys in my bib for now. So you're getting a first-hand look at everything I'm doing, really. I think, anyway. I don't know. Well, he knocked the wheelbarrow over, so pick that up. I'll put as many of these. Now see, this bull here, he's a little, I gotta be careful because he gets a little, Waylon, no! He gets a little ornery. Okay, well, he's being good today. So, I'm gonna throw those, I'll get this trophy rock thingy. We'll chuck it in the barrel. Now, for the most part, it's more about location. You got to put your salt barrel in where they don't like to back into it so much and crap in it. Trav's cow, she's out there all by herself. I'm not sure what she's doing. Probably waiting for the other cows to come out. All right, well, that's taken care of. So I don't know if you can see us or not, but here's the roof. So this manure pile in here is getting pretty deep, but I consider that to be a good thing, because that's just another more fertilizer I can put on the fields. Oh, this ought to be cute. Well, you guys are going to have to go back in here for a minute. And you always got to keep an eye on your cows, because you never know when they're going to make a run for it. Shut this gate. So, what's the title of today's video going to be? I guess rain or shine. Rain or shine, there's always something to do when you have animals. You guys seen the inside of my shed here. I got all kinds of crap in here, but for the most part, I've been putting 10 bales in here. Waylon, move. 10 bales of hay in here at a time. So that's pretty much all I have room for. I could probably put 20 in if I stack it real high, but that gets to be a pain. So I just do this and it works. You gotta do what works. All right, so I got some pulp for the goat, because if you don't feed him when you go in the pen, he likes to get the horns after you. He's usually a pretty nice goat, but for the most part. Come on, baby. See her out there? I don't know why she's out there. She should have come in with the other cows. But anyway, hold on, Jakey. I'm gonna dump the water out of your pulp bucket here. There you go. There, so he's got his pulp. So now I can go in here, take his hay net down so I can fill it up. Otherwise, he's fighting with me. That's never a good situation for anybody. These hay nets work pretty good for goats. This one was given to me, so I didn't really try one until they gave it to me, and I thought, well, I'll use it for the goats, but they work pretty good. I usually lay them in a wheelbarrow like this, and then lay the hay in there, and then you fold the ends up over it. Now, I don't know how many minutes I have left on my phone memory there, so if this video cuts out on me, I'll apologize in advance. Goats waste a lot of hay. If I didn't have this goat, I wouldn't own one. He's pretty much a charity case, but he's just grown to be part of the family, I guess, so I haven't gotten rid of him, but I won't be having another one, I can tell you that. Now, I might get sheep someday. I've been pondering that for a while, and I just met a guy named Adam. So, Adam, if you're listening to this video, I'm looking forward to meeting you someday. Not sure when that will be, but I'm sure the good Lord will work it out for the both of us. But anyway, Adam, he raises a lot of sheep, and I think it's would be a good thing to add to my program here, because sheep will eat a lot of things that the cows kind of pick over, or that you have to almost force cows to eat sometimes. And sheep will pretty much pick that stuff right off. A lot of your forbs. Alright. Alright, I'll take this over and hang this up in Jakey's pen. Boy, it's thundering today. I didn't expect that. Glad I didn't plug that fence back in because I forgot to check it. That'd have been a rude awakening. Good morning. Alright, so let's get this tied up. I'll try and, I don't know if you can see that. I need a cameraman. So what I need, that would make my life a lot easier. So there's a hay net. I just tie it up. And then that lasts a few days. He'll get to working on it. Alright, now we gotta feed the pig as soon as I plug the fence in. You know, I'm getting Red's feed ready here, and I gotta tell you, folks, it amazes me how little it really. So that's a big Folgers coffee can, and I feed Red. She gets 2 of these every day, so it doesn't really take anything it doesn't really take much to keep a pig, and she's well over 400 pounds now. I bred her a few days ago, so hopefully she settled, which all indications are that she is. She's hungry. Hey, Red. You hungry? Yeah? And my next weekend off here, I'm going to be moving all the animals. She's getting moved. And, here. Get out of your pants. She's getting moved. She's big. And then the cows are getting moved on to a fresh pasture. I need to fill up her water dish and clean that out. I'll get that done in a minute. Now I'm going to go over here, give the chickens feed. I don't know where the dog went. There he is. Okay. Now, chickens are one of them animals. If you don't have them out on good pasture, then my opinion is you ought not to let their feed run out. So it all depends. If they got lots of greens to eat, give these guys a little bit. If they got lots of greens to eat, then they'll be fine. Bugs, dandelions, that kind of stuff, they'll eat all that stuff. But you can see they're hungry. So this has been their kind of the spot. This is my garden. I've had them in their winter pen. I opened up this piece of yard over here the other day so they could get some more green grass. But yeah, you don't want to let the food run out if you can stand it. This is my little trough I dug to drain the water out of the garden. It works pretty good. All right, let's see if there's any eggs in here. Oh, that's neat. That was open. All right, well, here's the eggs we got today. Gather them up. They've been laying pretty good. I mean, probably averaging about 16 a day, which there in the middle of winter I was maybe getting oh, I don't know, 4 to 6 a day. So they're definitely ramping up now. The days are getting longer. The weather's getting warmer. But it's mostly the length of day that makes the biggest difference from what I can gather. Now chickens, they can kind of be a spiteful animal. I'm inside the chicken tractor here. I found 3 more eggs that they laid today. Sometimes they just lay them wherever they want. Sometimes they hide them from you if they're free range. You just never know. There's Waylon. He's the official farm dog. If you got animals, homestead, whatever, and you don't have yourself a good dog, well, you're missing out. Because that there, Waylon, is a bona fide farm dog. He don't care if he's in knee-deep mud or inside laying on the couch sleeping. He's just as happy either way.